Let's talk about somebody who never eats bad. Tom Brady has. Tom Brady, God dog. Salute to Tom Brady. Okay, so Tom Brady gave a post, one of those posts we all give. Thank you for 2023. Love everyone and the support. Looking forward to greater horizons and frontiers in front of me. We all do it, right? So it's almost obligatory. We all got to do it. However, you read through that minutia. You got to the end, and at the end, Tom Brady said, and y'all can see the caption and the quote, that he almost unretired in 2023. Now, it's not from a lack of options and suitors that Tom Brady stays retired. Tom Brady could go back and play tomorrow, next year, the year after. Tom Brady got him an open opportunity to play in the NFL until he shows the NFL he is done. Now, I will admit that last year was not the Super Bowl year, wasn't his prime, but it still was good enough, better than a lot of these starting quarterbacks, let's be real. So when I read that, I was like, damn, I know what people are going to think. Why is it so damn hard for an old man to just say goodbye to the game of football? Well, let's start here. And I don't think a lot of people understand what happens when you retire from sports, retire from football. A piece of you, like literally a part of your being, dies when you retire. Now, I'm not trying to be morbid. I'm not trying to say, oh, poor real athletes. I'm just saying a part of you dies because you will never, ever get that back. It will never come back. You're playing a child's game, right? And you're playing a child's game as an adult. And guess what? One day somebody says it's over. Peace. And they ain't saying come back. It ain't coming back. You know damn well you don't move like you used to move, and they moving way faster and they way cheaper than other players on that team. So it's over. So imagine 8 years old, you playing football. Every August you out there with your pops and moms and you're going. They packing the lunches and snacks. 8 to 12, then you get to 13, you're a teenager, and you go to high school and you're balling, you're getting letters, you're getting girls looking at you twice, you got your Letterman jacket on, you get recruited, you go to college visits, you see your name on Jumbotrons, they take you out to eat with the per diem, that's more than you ever had, you buy up everything you see, everybody loving you, you going across campus, they know your name, you don't even go to that damn school, and you do all that, and then Mel Kiper start talking about you, you get drafted, you go around all these old ass men that look like they can't move, and they better than you, and then you figure it out, you get on that stage, and all of a sudden you make a name for yourself. You get a big contract, you get a big house, you get a big family, you got a gang of cars, you're living the life. And then one day, hey, man. You be like, what's next? Now, I will say this definitively. There will be no experience like the pro athlete experience. That's not to say you can't make more money doing something else. That's not to say, Larry Fitzgerald comes to mind, that's not to say that you can't go somewhere else and still get that adrenaline rush. That's not to say you can't do something else and people revere it. You have high esteem from it. But all of them boxes getting checked to the same degree, it's different out here in this real world, y'all. It's different, man. You know why? And I do know why. I forget where I was on vacation, and this guy broke it down to me. And he said, everyone loves a pro athlete for one reason. Everyone wanted to be one. He said, there's no other profession in this world that everyone has dreamt, envisioned themselves participating in. And I was starting to think, like, everybody didn't want to be a doctor? He was like, no. And I was like, everybody. And I started thinking to myself, like, you know of those professions, but you never saw yourself in that. Every single person I've ever met has grabbed the ball, has thrown that ball, has kicked that ball, has hit that ball, and then went somewhere in their head, I can do this. Oh, it's third and long. You know what I mean? You're sitting there looking at your dad, you throw the perfect spiral, and he's like this. Whoa, you got an arm. And next thing you know, you think you John Elway. Your ass is 6. You're 6 years old, think you John Elway, right? So the point is, every single person has had the dream of being a pro athlete. Not in the terms of, oh, I'm going to make it pro, but, ooh, that would be cool, right? You feel it like it almost takes over your body like, oh. And we all do it in the backyard, the front yard, in front of the house, street light to street light, running track, racing somebody as being a pro athlete. You never think about it like that, huh? Come on, dog, let's go. Set. Man, you keep jumping, dog. Come on. Set. What you thinking of? Carl Lewis, the Olympics, etc. Usain Bolt. So I just saw that from Tom Brady, and I was like, man, he's going to flirt with going back. Especially, I think we got one more in us. Because when he goes to Fox and they show him his itinerary and they show him his schedule and he sees 20 weeks of travel, I think he's up for that. Then he's going to see that 20 weeks of travel includes 3-4 days away from your routine, away from your family, away from your norm. You're getting paid every month. What are you getting, $1 million? $1 million? No, I think $2 million a damn broadcast, maybe 3. Something crazy. $2 million to just do one game. Yeah. That's going to take away a lot of those woes. But at the same time, Tom Brady, brother, got options, which include going back to playing football. I think one more time through this routine of doing it all, doing what Greg Olsen is killing it at right now. Now Brady got to do it. He's going to be like, hey, Greg, you want to take a couple of these games? We'll see how that plays out. But that's my bet. One more time, Brady's going to flirt with coming back. So y'all surprised by Tom Brady even admitting that, let alone thinking that? What do you think about him saying that even as a joke or whatever it may be? Dude is skiing, so obviously he's like, I like retired. I like the retired life, but at the same time, he was thinking about going back. Man, what would the NFL look like if Brady came back? Beat that up in the comments. And which team would he come back to if he were to come back? All right, y'all, coming up next on Never Shut Up. NBA snipers. Now, it's not just the NBA, but this is where this story starts. Y'all ever go to the games and y'all see the players and you're like, they looking in the crowd, but they not saying hi. They're not waving at me. They're, matter of fact, looking through me. Oh, they're looking for something. And I'm going to tell you how it goes down. It ain't crazy. It's real. Oh, watch your girl. Hide your wife. Hide your kids. They snipers and they on the roof. Let's talk about it next on Never Shut Up. Brinks TV and Reese TV. Guilty, Your Honor. I'm guilty. Not guilty, the filthy.